Hello, everybody. It's Tina Valiant here, and I want to start answering a lot of questions that I get on a regular basis. A lot of agents come to me and they ask me, how do I interview a real estate team? And is a real estate team good for me? So let's break this down a little bit. Not all teams are created equal, and I want to make that clear. Some of the things that you need to ask a team leader and the things that you need to watch out for are, do they take credit for all of your transactions, or are you first on the contract in an MLS? God forbid something happens to that team leader tomorrow. You want to make sure that you have a track record of your success. That's very, very important. Splits. Now, here's the thing. If you're giving a larger split, what are you getting for your larger split? Are you getting constant support, camaraderie, accountability? Are you getting free coaching, free training? And that will constitute whether you should give a higher split. If you join a team and they're like, well, we're going to give you some leads and have at it, and you don't get any training, they're not willing to go with you to appointments, they don't train you at all, and they just expect you to kind of sink or swim, probably not worth a bigger split. Now, there is something to be said for teams that provide all of your branding. For instance, on my team, they get the open house signs, the lock boxes, the listing signs, and I actually pay for photos and everything on their listings up front. So that name recognition of my team is a really, really big deal to a lot of agents because they don't have that recognition on their own. Another question that I get that's really kind of funny is I get experienced agents that have been in the business a long time come to me and they say, okay, Tina, should I join a team? My biggest question to those agents is, are you bored? Are you having a hard time getting motivated on your own? Are you a little irrelevant when it comes to how real estate has turned over the years? Are you having problems with social media and kind of staying in front of your clients in today's market as opposed to what it was like 20 years ago? And a lot of times what I find with experienced agents is they're just really bored and they're tired of being alone in this business. This can be a really lonely business. A team should provide you with really like a family atmosphere where you can go to your team leader, you can go to other team members, you can help motivate each other, you can keep each other accountable. And they find that sometimes they would rather join a team than stay in this business by themselves because they're just really finding a lack of motivation. Now, newer agents, brand new agents, get on a team, find a team that you like, that you trust. Now, yes, you're gonna have to give up some of your commission. It's okay. Right now, 0 of nothing is 0. Okay, yeah, it's 100%. Okay, but it's of nothing. You're getting nothing. So if you're on a team and they're going to help you build your business and they're going to help you learn how to hone in those clients and make continued relationships with those clients, that's a really big deal. And that's something that you need as a brand new agent. Not only that, every transaction is different. Your true training begins on a team when a transaction starts, when you go under contract. That's when it truly happens. Every single deal is different. I have 21 years experience, and even still sometimes something will come up where I'm like, I have to think about that for a minute because we haven't really had that happen before. There's so many stories like that. So make sure you have the support of a good team and a team leader. Another question that people always ask me is, okay, so they require me to put everything in their CRM. What does their team agreement say? You need to really look at that team agreement, okay? You need to understand your exit strategy. The goal of being on a team is not necessarily being on a team forever. Eventually, you're gonna wanna break free on your own. So you need to understand what that breakup is gonna look like, because it's really what it is. It's like a breakup. So you need to have an exit strategy. Watch for wording like you owe them money if you leave. There's one team in particular that charges $1,500 if you leave their team. Yeah, I never would have signed that one up front. Okay, seriously. There's CRMs are a big, big deal. So when you put things into the team CRM, it is likely that anything you put in that team CRM belongs to the team. So you need to understand how long it is before you can contact those people. A lot of times there will be non-competes, there will be non-solicits, and all kinds of other verbiage in that team agreement. You need to understand it. And if you don't, you need to ask questions. If you're not getting the answers you want from the team leader, probably not the right team leader for you. Watch for some scandalous activity out there. Another thing you want to look at in teams is what is the requirement of you? For instance, on my team, I require my team to do 2 to 3 open houses a week when they're full-time agents. I do have part-time agents. They don't have that requirement, but I would like for them to be out at open houses at least once a week. Some teams require that you come into the office every single day from like 9 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon to make cold calls. Is that the type of agent that you want to be? It's up to you. You need to find the right fit for you. And guys, let me be clear. Our schedule is not our own in this business. You need to be available when your clients are available. But watch what your team is really expecting of you. Do they just want you to be a call center agent and not actually work with clients? You want to work with clients. Another thing you need to watch for is some teams require that you give them your listing opportunities. And guess what? You may only get 25% of the commission or 30% of the commission. Yeah, that kind of sucks too. The whole point of being on a team is that you actually have somebody that can go to a listing appointment with you or walk you through how to do a listing appointment. And it's your listing and you're going to learn from that. The whole purpose of a team is to learn and grow and get better so that you can be on your own someday. So take all of these things into consideration. It's really, really important. I highly believe in teams. I've had a lot of people on my team that have grown and gone on their own and been very, very successful. I have other people that are comfortable just hanging out on my team and they've been there 5, 6 years at this point. I love them. They're family members. I really don't want them to go anywhere. But at the end of the day, I want what's best for them. And that's what you truly want in your team leader. I hope this helps. Like me on Facebook, like me on Instagram, and the app is coming out soon.